So I asked my question on the Ask Shango ratio.
That sexy god who uses playing cards?
Yes, it is he who revealed this motherfucker was plotting against me.
오하우.
He was right.
테트 이즈 어메이징 아인가요?
Now I know just what to do with him.
Oh yes. Shango Ray will read your bloody mail. He's the Sorcerer Supreme. Fuck around if you want to.
How you doing? Good. Good. Because this is going to be a great show today. It's not necessarily just live psychic readings. Boy, mommy, what's going on? Welcome. In a moment, we're going to start talking about something it's shown to be very important to me because we need it. Every single one of us needs some form of this in our life, and that is that good old fucking Saturn. All right. Nobody likes to hear that. I, for one, as a Sag, I didn't like to hear it a lot, but I've come to really appreciate Saturn. Okay. We're approaching Saturnalia. If you did not know, we have the Saturnalia miracle ritual coming up, which also features Saint Cyprian and Saint Nicholas. All right. This ritual is all about completions because we are in the season of completions. All right. This ritual, I want you to really think about the top 3 manifestations, intentions. That's why I don't like to use the word wish, because wish seems so airy-fairy, but I'd like you to, get a good concept of what those were for you. What in 2023 just seemed to be out of your reach? What was that for you? Wise Fox, shout out to you. Much love. What was that for you? We all have those ones that got away or just seemed to just elude us at the time or throughout this year for whatever reason. But I'm here to tell you, this is the energy that you definitely want, okay, to complete this shit. Saturn is about completing shit. Saturn is the taskmaster, all right? Saturn is really strong. I mean, Saturn is death energy, which is why all these death gods and goddesses, why their day is always on Saturday. Now, death means transformation. That's what that means, transformation. So transforming from incomplete to complete is a transformation. Another reason why you want to deal with the force of Saturn, you know what I'm saying? Instead of resisting Saturn, learn to flow with Saturn. Saturn also rules over mastery. Okay, mastering whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your craft is, whatever that is for you. Mastering your spiritual walk. Saturn also rules over limitations. And I know everyone wants to be unlimited, but you need limitations. If you think about your house has limitations. It's called the walls. Limitations keep shit out that needs to be out, keep shit in that needs to be in. What if you could put limitations on your doubt? Your doubt in yourself, right? Your doubt in your abilities to create and to experience what the fuck you really want to experience. Your fear, right? Maybe you have other habits that spring from these things, such as like procrastination or something. Wouldn't you want to limit that? So Saturn also rules over karma. Karma is cause and effect. That's what karma is. Karma's not some god in the sky, you know, that's sitting there with a fucking checkboard and just being like, you know, it can seem like that. It really can. But karma is cause and effect. Your choices, your actions, what you do, what you don't do, all these things affect you. All these things affect your world. And I'm here to say that the reason for not experiencing your top 3 intentions, desires, wishes in 2023 is you. I'll put it in another way. It's us. We all have these goals. And it's not that we didn't get it. It's just we didn't get it yet. Shout out Sharon Williams. You know, my espresso hits differently when it's cold and fucking slimy outside. I'm still holding on to summer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting you go, you know? But anyways, un momento. Anyways, I can guarantee you that Saturn gets you out of the ditch on the side of the road and gets you going, all right? Saturnalia is all about the celebration of the god Saturn, or you can look at also as Chronos and stuff too. But time, it's in the 4D behind the curtain. You know, you're right. But whether you potentialize that, whether you collapse that potential into this physical realm, your actions also play a big part on that. Not just what you do, because you can go out and do a bunch of actions, but if your energy behind the place that you're coming from, that you're doing the actions, is so fucking important. If you're doing something out of desperation and you're feeling desperate and you're feeling panicky and you're feeling anxiety and you're doing all this shit, chances are you're just going to complicate your situation or whatever it is that you are trying desperately to get out of. Karma is great because once you start changing, the actions that I'm talking about is not just your physical actions, though. It is also your habitual thoughts, you know, the thoughts that you entertain predominantly. Okay. Saturn can help with making these changes. You feel like you need more discipline or something like that. Saturn can help with that. Saturn can help if you have a business, helping you get your business right. You know, Saturn can help with even your relationships, or if you don't have a relationship, right? Saturn is like that thing that makes shit happen. It's that force. There's a reason why the elites use Saturn energy, utilize Saturn energy all over the fucking place. If you look at, and also Saturn is, I'm just going to say it in the way that I think it's Saturn is like, if you look at one of the shapes of Saturn, it's that cube, right? A square, right? So Saturn, and that square represents this 3-dimensional reality. Of course, 4 dimensions though, but like it makes it real. It makes it like Saturn takes it out of potentiality. When it's in potentiality, it has no borders. It has no limitations, right? Your focus is a limitation because you are limiting what else you are focusing on in the moment, and you are shooting your mental laser beams at something, right? Your concentration. Whitney Moses, what are you doing? You at work? Yeah. So once again, you can see how limitation plays a very important part in your manifestation. And that applies to anything. We need this energy. Saturn can be harsh. Saturn is also the god or the force to issue out ass whoopings. You know, but a lot of that time is just you're just getting the you're just feeling and experiencing the result of your own actions or lack thereof or your negligence. Believe me, I've gotten my ass whooped by my mom used to always tell me. She was like, you'll take one thing and make it like into a big, huge snowball because you don't address it or you don't. I'm too busy sagging around or something. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's true. Like a $30 parking ticket will turn into a $300 fucking fiasco with me back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this particular ritual, like I said, is not a group ritual. So if you know, excuse me, if you know, oh my Lord, look who we have here. Sadie Thickums. Welcome. It's about damn time you're on the show. Okay. We're going to need a little more of that. All right. Don't make me come out there now. All right. So where was I at? Sadie threw me off. Oh, yes. But this particular Saturnalia miracle ritual, whatever it was that eluded you, and I said top 3, partly because St. Nicholas's number is 3. That's the number of manifestation, you know. Also, St. Cyprian's number, besides 7, is also 3. A lot of in his mythology, you know, if you're familiar with it, the number 3 was present a lot. All right, so this is me doing this ritual for you. What's going to end up happening, because this is all coming, a lot of these updates come as I go along. I'm thinking the ritual is going to be like this, and then they start coming in with they're always doing that shit, you know? So the latest update is also, I'm going to let you know, because your ritual is going to happen during Saturnalia. Saturnalia starts on the 17th of December and ends on the 23rd, right after the winter solstice. So you also have that winter solstice energy in there as well. Once again, the death energy. Once again, the energy of transformation. We're transforming unmanifested into manifested. Okay, that's what that's what I'm doing here with you, or actually, I'm doing it for you. But in a ritual context, I'm doing it, you know, with you. What I'm going to end up doing is I have something special that I'm going to let you know what day I'm doing your ritual on as we get closer to these dates within the next week or so. So on the day that your ritual is going to happen, I'm going to have you do something very, 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 very simple. Okay. Now, I've asked you to name the top 3 manifestations or intentions, right, that have seemed to just fucking be out of your reach. Like you just, maybe it was almost, it just seemed like it was so far away, right? So I would like you to also think about, as far as you're concerned, your participation in this creation process, right? What do you think the top 3 things that stopped you from manifesting or experiencing your big top 3 for 2023? What were those? These are important because I'm going to have you do something very simple with those. Okay? On the day of your ritual. All right? So this ritual is not a group ritual. I am doing a ritual for you. And the reason I'm doing all these rituals during Saturnalia is because, I mean, they're already starting to come in now. So I might have 10, 20 rituals. I'm not doing 10 or 20 rituals in one day. Okay. I can fucking assure you that. Not to mention, that could be some magical burnout. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I want to stretch it out throughout all of Saturnalia. Saturnalia is 7 days. Now, Saturn's number is 8. We are going into an 8 year. All right. Everyone thinks, oh, everyone thinks and associates 8 with money, and it is. It's money and it's power. Saturn's also about power. Saturn's about power. So why do you think, once again, these elites Saturn and Satan, that's where we get Satan from, Saturn also. You know what I'm saying? But G-dubs, shout out. So that's what's going to happen with this ritual. All right. Now, I have a very secret road open ritual that is going to happen on December 30th. And the reason for that is because I'm going to be doing that for you as well. Now, this was at first relegated to those who got their 2024 forecast, which, by the way, don't worry, yours is coming. I got swamped in that week and a half or so. So I'm just pacing myself, but don't worry, you got it. You're going to get yours like real soon. You'll get it definitely within the next week and a half. All right. You'll be taken care of. But as a gift, if you enter this ritual, I'm going to put you into that. All right. I'm going to do a road open ritual for you. Okay. Doing a road open ritual is one of the most powerful things you could do for your new year, even though it's like the calendar new year. But still, that's the way you want to ride in. So you have this going for you, and then you got the road open. You're going to be Gucci, Gucci. All right. You cannot buy your way into this road open ritual. It's a gift. You have to be put in there. Okay. So in a moment, though, after I'm done talking about this, I will be available to answer your questions, because I know you got one. Something is bugging the shit out of you. So we'll just put that up there right now. Okay. But Saturn moves. Saturn's energy is like black and white. There's no gray area with Saturn. Saturn has been equated to like the harsh teacher. You know who Saturn can be like? What analogy that was shown to me to be Saturn? Fucking Joe Jackson. Michael Jackson wouldn't be Joe Jackson. I mean, Michael Jackson wouldn't be Michael Jackson without Joe Jackson. Now, I'm not saying beating shit out of your kid and throwing them in the music business is the way to go. But Saturn was like, Joe Jackson was like he was like the personification of that Saturn energy because Saturn almost, it like, I don't want to say perfection, but we'll say mastery. Saturn's about getting up at 4:30 in the morning. You're shooting that one jump shot over and over and over and over and over again before you even start training. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that Saturn energy. And if you look at everyone who's in the top 1% of what they do, or the best at what they do, you will see Saturn. You'll see Saturn. It doesn't just fucking happen, folks. If that's the case, then we'd all be creme de la creme, you know what I'm saying, of whatever it is we do with no effort at all, with no anything. So that's that Saturn energy. Okay. The key is to utilize it, to take it, and to focus it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to complete. It's time to experience those manifestations that, like I said, instead of having them run from you, they're going to run towards you with this. Did you hear what I said? I said, instead of running from you, they're going to run towards you. All right. So essentially, and it's 60% off right now. Wow. Yeah. That's that Black Saggy shit. Yeah. So link in the description for that. And you also get entered into the Road Open Ritual as my gift to you. This is like my way of gifting. Okay. So 2 rituals and 60%, because I'm trying to, this is, like I said, not a group ritual. This is me actually personally doing this just for you, or for each person who wants this. because you want this, right? So for each one of you who want this, I'm doing it for you myself. It's not like a group thing. Group things you can like take out. You can knock a bunch of birds out with one stone. This ain't a group thing. This is a one-by-one thing. Okay, so there's the difference. And you know what? Let me put Sadie Thickums on the wall of fame. You know what? I know what you were referring to with that. Like letting shit slide until it becomes a mess, right? That's procrastination, right? Saturn can help you to limit that procrastination. What causes procrastination, right? Usually it's like fear and anxiety. So the fear and anxiety makes us feel uncomfortable. So we want to avoid it. Let me do some other shit, preferably some shit that gives me dopamine. Oh, here's a big one. I think every single one of us can use this one. But I'm working with Saturn. Well, I shouldn't say it like that, because anything that I'm working on, I don't say shit about. But let me just put it this way. Limiting phone fucking time. Limiting scrolling on your phone. All right? Limiting scrolling on your phone. Think about it. We all waste a fuckload amount of time scrolling around on this fucking phone, or on these YouTube screets, or on these TikTok screets, or whatever. Yeah. So what you do is, see, Thick says, right, I'm terrible with it, you know, and I empathize with you on that. I don't know if everyone has that, but I'm pretty sure it's almost everybody to an extent. That's been my experience, you know. That's been my experience. And I don't want to think about it. So I'll just whatever, but that's just not the way to go. And if you think about a lot of your manifestations, especially like your financial manifestations and things like that, if we're not right, it's not really going to happen. And when I say right, I mean, I'm talking, yes, energetically, you know, being a good steward with your thoughts, making sure you're thinking in the right direction, taking a hold of your focus, pointing it in the right direction, you know, and then of course, aligning your actions with that, whatever that is. Most people fall short with that shit. And it's not the spell that didn't work. It's us that didn't keep our end of the bargain, you know? This is like a partnership in a way. You know what I'm saying? So this is here for you. This is here for you. So if you're ready to put the period on the end of that sentence, this is what you want to do. This is the best way to end the year and begin 2024 for yourself. I'm telling you right now. This is it. Transformation. And the winter solstice, of course, represents winter. What does winter represent? Death, right? Winter represents death, just like spring represents that rebirth. You know what I'm saying? See, I got my cards, though. I got my St. Cyprian cards here. Look at what. Look, that's crazy. You can see something else in the background with these cards. You see that? Spirit speaking. Anyways, so yeah. But that's what it is. That's what it comes down to, okay? I want to help you do that. I want to help you finally reach that, get that, experience that, however you want to say it, potato, potato. That's the part that I want to play for you. I think if I'm going to play a role in giving you a gift, that'd be like the biggest one, you know? So that's what that is, all right? So link in the description, join the Saturnalia Miracle Ritual, and help me to help you, okay? Just say it like that. And you'll also be in the 2024 Road Open Ritual. It's a grand fucking event, all right? So you definitely want to be in that. All right, so what I think I'm going to do now, we're going to open it up. I told you I'm going to do some live psychic reads. You know what? We're also going into Mercury retrograde. Thank you. All right. Yes, I will tell them that too. All right. So we're going into Mercury retrograde too. And like I said, if you've had already manifestations that you've been attempting to manifest, to work on, it's not like the shit is new. And retrogrades are an excellent time to go back, to retrograde or whatever, retro back, and to finish what you started, right? So unless you done changed your mind and heart about what your top 3 was, you know, I've had times where I was chasing something. I felt like that's probably what the problem was. I was chasing it, but I ended up, you know, like changing my mind about it. Like, I don't really want that anymore, you know? Yes, Sporty Mommy, you can use Cash App. Please, everyone out there, thank you for that question. Let me put you up on that goddamn wall of fame. All right. You see there's the text scrolling by. This is how you send me what you need to do so I can answer that question for you. PayPal.me/Shango Ray or $Ray Shango, and I got you. All right. $Ray Shango. Yes, the Cash App is very active. And you can also join the ritual through Cash App as well. You don't have to go through PayPal. All right. Just be sure to email me the information that is asked of you for this ritual that comes up on the thank you page. All right. And if you Cash App me or PayPal me right now for a question, please let me know in the chat so I can just make sure your shit went through. Not on your part. I'm just saying my electronics have been acting weird. Okay. My internet has been all fucked up. All right. So I'm just saying, like, weird shit has been happening. Let's put it that way. Weird shit has been happening. So I don't know if the effects of good old Mercury retrograde is like already starting to kind of show up or whatnot. But I'm not going to fearmonger that shit. You know, I always make fun of those people that are afraid of that. All right. But let me start off with is some cards of the day. I like to call them psychic hors d'oeuvres, you know? So if you'd like a psychic hors d'oeuvre yourself, go ahead and just put the hand emoji up in the chat. If you don't know how I do it, yeah, I don't know, Mom. If you don't know it, yeah. So if you don't know how I do it, let's say I pick somebody, I do their card of the day, their psychic hors d'oeuvre, or if it's a VIP, I'll do their reading. When I'm about to finish is when you want to like put the hand up. I always go to the bottom of the chat. Once again, I always go to the bottom of the chat. I'm not going to scroll back and see, well, who put their hand up before this person. And no, I just go to the bottom of the chat. So you may need to try, you know, several times or, you know, whatever there. And there's also a lag I've noticed in the chats as well, too. So anyways, yes, and yes. All right. But I think I'm going to pull out the old cards now. That's what we're going to do. All right. That's what we're going to do. Oh, and another thing, I think this is very Saturn related as well. And I've said this before. I'm going to double down on this shit again. Whatever you are manifesting, though, unless somebody's helping you with it in some way, form, or fashion, unless they're connected with it, right? Like if I'm going into a partnership with somebody about something, then we both need to be exchanging information, right? But just keep your mouth shut. Just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing to nobody about shit. All right. Keep your mouth shut. All right. I'm telling you. Keep your mouth shut. Apple Pay. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I don't have Apple Pay. I don't deal with anything having to do with Apple. Hey, look who's here. Salud, little young grab bag. I'm sorry, mama. Oh, shit. That would have been all bad had I dropped that. Salud, brother. Yeah. I don't know what else to. Yeah. Saturn and Mars. All right. Yeah, I don't have Apple Pay no more. I don't know how. All right. So let's just start this off like this. All right. This is the foreplay part. All right. You got to have foreplay. I'm like almost more about the foreplay than the actual event. You know what I mean? That's why they love me like they do. You know, shit. Because you ain't gonna find that. Niggas ain't like that. Anyways, I digress. If you'd like a psychic hors d'oeuvre, go ahead and just put your hand in the chat, and I'll be happy, ecstatic, to give it to you. Whitney, I know you do, mama. I know if anyone here does. I know it's you. Yeah, I know. May Saturn collapse that. They don't love you and leave you dissatisfied. Little young, what? Why are you wooking Penub? Why you I kind of don't understand that statement, but you know. This is for you, Whitney. All right, Jamaya. Psych. Okay, hey, you know what? Let's not waste no time. Let's not dilly. Let's not dally. All right, we're heading into the Jupiter hour here on the West Coast anyway, and I do have some work to do. So if you'd like to get your question answered, is something bothering you? Something's bothering you. You want to do that? Follow this scrolling there, paypal.me/Shango Ray or $Ray Shango. All right, keep it simple. Little Young, I see you with the hand. All right, we're going with you, bro. We're going with you. Just clean these cards a little bit. So the only way you could be satisfied is if they love you. Is that what you're saying? That's different. Hey, to each their own. You know what I'm saying? To each their own. I am not here to judge. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. You can always get the psychic hors d'oeuvre. Okay, it's free. Okay. Imagine me with a smock and I got a tray and I got little psychic bits of spiritual information. Would you like one? You know, like in Costco or some shit like that. I don't know if y'all have Costco's where you're at, but all right. I think we're about ready. So what is the message for? What's the message for Little Young Grab Bag Jr.? What is the message that I need to relay? What's his card? I got you, bro. They don't want to be in a married, committed relationship. I just posted a post, Little Young Grab Bag, on my Instagram. It was a reel, but the shit was funny as hell. Some dude, he was saying, I identify as single. And then his bitch was like, but you're in a relationship. He was like, but you don't understand how I feel. But that's not how I feel on the inside, you know? I said, brother, you are not alone, you know? I got you, bro. All right, what's your card? Some days it'll be more active. Some days it's like, it's not. Some days it's just full of fucking Lurkeishas here. Probably from like Facebook and shit. You did? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's my shit. That's my shit. I mean, yeah, he even has the pamphlet. I identify as single. You know what I'm saying? I'm single sexual. You know what I'm saying? Grab bag. This is your card, bro. Just a second. Let's see what we got here. I don't know if you've begun something or you're thinking of beginning something, right? Like maybe, well, I don't know if it's whether starting a business, creating some other income stream, right? But one of the things that Spirit is saying is you're going to want to think along the lines of also like partnerships. To me, this feels like a positive card though, all right? Like this is about partnerships, linking up with somebody, you know what I'm saying? As far as in a business way or something like that. Hey, right on. Okay. I don't know what it is. I think you've been toying with the idea, or I don't know if you've actively started something or you're about to. But when you do, let me give you an example of this. Maybe my thing is like marketing, and this person has like a great product that I love and I believe in. So like we kind of partner up on something, or you know what I'm saying? But like find the yin to your yang in that sense. You get it? All right. So there goes one. If you'd like a psychic hors d'oeuvre, they are free. You can try one. You can try one. Don't worry, they don't bite. You can put your hand up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And I would be happy to let let you try one. Sure, go ahead and try one. They're delicious. Okay, they're delicious. Try one. Oh, yeah, yeah. But you know the holiest day of the year is approaching, right? On Saturday. Did you know that, right? Yeah, it is. Something just moved. Trey Bazaar. Okay. If you'd like a psychic order, once again, like, because I'm not going to be here that long. I'm not going to be here that long. So if this is something that you'd like, please feel free. And I'll be happy to service you, okay? Anybody, if you'd like a psychic hors d'oeuvre, these are absolutely complimentary, free. You can get one now, all right? It's one card, one message from Spirit. Okay, one message from Spirit. Get with it. I'll just put them here, all right? We'll just do that, all right? But yeah, so, and also if you'd like to get your question, Angel May. Be my pleasure, Angel May. Some people be shy. Angel May, what is the message for Angel May? What is the card for Angel May? As I was saying, the holiest day of the year is approaching Saturday, okay? And this time, the born day falls on Saturn's day this year as well, okay? So Saturn's numbers, like I said, is 8. But the death number is 9. So 8, if you turn it on its side, is infinity, stuck in time. So there you go. All right, Angel May. Let's see what we got. This is your card. Ace of Clubs. Yes, sir. I got you, bro. I sense that there's going to be a delay for you. I think there's some type of a plan. I don't know if it was a plan to start something. I don't know exactly what this is, but this is it feels like it's important to you. All right. I don't know if it's a plan to do something, to start something. But as I'm seeing here, it's going to be delayed. Now, let me remind you that a delay is definitely not a denial. Okay. Delay is not a denial. But something, get ready. I'm just saying, get ready. Or I should say, stay ready to kind of be flexible with things. If this is something you were counting on, all right, it looks like there's going to be definitely a delay. Oh, really? There you go. See, Wise Fox? Biker Shorts were connected, all right? But yes, and also, Usually this doesn't come from this card, but Spirit is telling me something about you kind of being unwilling to make a decision, because the two goes into one. When you make a decision, even if you have two options, when you make a decision, you collapse it down into one thing. This is what I'm doing. And the fact that this is reversed, it's speaking to me about some type of a reluctance to make that decision or to go through with this. I've made the decision now I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or I made the decision to not do something, and then I go ahead and do it anyway, or some shit. You get it? You know what I'm saying? So, all right. That is what I have. If you got a question and you want to be a VIPer, okay, Little Young Grabback said, I'm going to freeload a little bit, and then we're going to get behind that velvet rope. We're going to be a VIP today. All right. Okay. Good question. How can I get my health back on track? I'm positive my ex and this cult did some stuff. Jeez, brother. Well, I really don't need the cards for that, but I will throw some cards for that as well, just to see if anything else comes up. If that is the case, well, let me clean these cards off. If that is the case, for one, you're going to want to do some type of spiritual fortification, okay, of yourself, your body, also your environment, okay? If you're renting a room, then your room. If you're renting an apartment or a house, or you're in a house, then your house also. Think of it as perimeters, right? Energetic perimeters. Once again, limitations, right? I didn't know you was in you, my brother. Oh, you're very welcome, Angel May. You are very welcome. Okay. So, Mr. Grabback, go ahead. Approach the Shangorian altar. Yeah. Let me do that first, and then you can. Okay. Boom. So go ahead and what I want you to do is just take a relaxed gaze, like into the black dot inside the eye here, just like as if you're gazing through it. And go ahead and just take a nice, deep, slow breath in comfortably. No strain, no stress. Hold it at the top for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release it with a sigh. Releasing all tension, opening your mind for whatever message needs to come through for you. All right. Now, I don't need these cards. I can already tell you, but I want to see what else comes through too. All right. I'm curious as to what the problem is, though, with you. With the health problem. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what the cards say, and then I'll give you some advice as well, if you're up on these kind of things. So, all right. What do I need to say? One more time. All right. Let's cut these bad boys 3 times just for the hell of it. Keep things copacetic. Boom. All right. I'm going to do 5 cards for you. Wow, I got 5 cards for you. And let me show you what your cards are. Sometimes okay, this is the first one. 5 of Hearts, reversed. Second one, Jack of Hearts. 6 of Diamonds. King of Diamonds. And finally, another 5. 5 of Clubs. 5-card spread with 2 5s in it. It's 5, 5, 5. So we're looking at change here, brother. We're definitely looking at change here. Just one more. Hold on. Let me do some math real quick in my head. I'm getting the numerical value of this shit. I see. Makes sense. Your numerical value here is 4. 4 often is also associated with health in my experience. Okay. I'm seeing whoever, according to you, right? Well, it's not even according to you. I'm seeing some guy, though, that has to do with this situation. He would look like the leader or the boss of something. Okay. That's him. This guy seems to be very, very, very like controlling and shit as well. Domineering, stuff like that. Now, for some reason, I kind of see this as you. I kind of see this as you, bro. I really do. And this is looking at that. It's 5 of hearts reversed. This has been like a souring, like someone's emotional state has been souring or changed, you know, in this situation. There's definitely also a need for balance in, like, I don't know if you'd be stressing out a lot, but there's definitely also a need for balance. Okay. Balancing between what's really important to you. That might be kind of besides the point here, but as far as getting your health back, number one, definitely balance. This is the other thing here. I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm trying to just see what these cards are talking about. All right. This to me also represents some type of a blowout, it seems like an argument. And it's also a change of mind. I feel like in some way you might have been, if you're honest with yourself, would you say that you've kind of gotten a little bit more pessimistic lately? Your mental state does affect things too. It's not, well, it is kind of everything, but I'm saying it influences your emotions, and your emotions affects your body because your emotions are in your body, right? So yeah, you're gonna need to have your situation fortified. Wherever you're staying at, you're gonna need to have it fortified. Okay. I'm gonna tell you just some quick things you could do for that, right? And then if I was you, is there, you know, I also suggest, and I don't want to put too much on your plate here. I'm really getting though that you, I don't know what it was. I feel like in some ways, it's like you hurt your ex or something, and then like she ushered in the gates, opened up the gates of hell on you or something. That's kind of like what it feels like to me. It's kind of like the narrative I'm getting, man. And I'm not saying that you necessarily even did anything wrong. Someone can get their feelings or get ass hurt really, you know, and it's not even really your fault. You know what I'm saying? They caused it because I was fine at first. Okay. Yeah, dude. I feel like there was something done. Like, I feel like something was kind of done also here, though, in your relationship with your ex. All right. I do feel like something was done. Maybe it wasn't that bad, and somebody got their feelings hurt. Somebody definitely got their feelings hurt. I feel like too, there's also, if I was you, I would definitely do a little research on, there's a lot of ways you could do it. I would do some research on cord cutting, You need to detach from your ex, energetically speaking. You need to detach, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that needs to happen. But for one, who the hell keeps... Oh, okay, I got you. We have another VIP here. Welcome to the VIP section. Yeah, I feel like there's a guy also behind this. There's a guy kind of like leading this situation as far as like astrally speaking. All right. I feel like there's a guy here. I got you, buddy. And yes, and the Five of Hearts is also one of jealousy as well. The Five of Hearts and the Seven of Hearts can denote jealousy. All right. But the other reason I tell you to detach from the ex, I don't know if this is the same one that you asked about before, right? If you really want the biggest chance of like reconciling or whatever, I'm telling you, you got to do it from a non-attached place. If you want it too much, you're pushing it away. Shout out Incognito 11. But this is what you need to do as far as for psychic protection. It's very simple. You can... I like to mix salt, sea salt, and I like to mix sea salt and cinnamon and put them in the four corners of your house or whatever your situation is, put them in the four corners, right? I would also suggest that you do take a spiritual bath. But here's something else that you could do. I think that this would start to help. You might want to do this like once a week, all right? You take a bowl, you put water in it, and you put salt in it, right? You might want to do this before bed also. You can take some of this water and start to like, you put the salt water, like you rinse your head with the salt water. Okay. And then you just kind of like leave it, right? Another thing is underneath your bed, you can put a little glass of water. All right. Or you could put salt water. I would put salt water. I use salt water. All right. So these are some ways that you can kind of like start to have like wall, you know what I'm saying? Like some walls or like some fortification. So you're not like just so open to certain things. So yeah, I would do that though. All right. I would also, like I said, either do a spiritual cleansing bath, or I would tell you Olympia. I don't know if you're familiar with those. I'm giving you very simplistic things. You know what I'm saying? An egg. You would look up how to do Olympia, right? There's several variations, but it's all basically the same. You know what I mean? So like at least the egg you can cleanse yourself. All right. Because you also need to cleanse yourself as well. So fortify your perimeter, fortify yourself, and then do the egg or the bath. You know, that's what I have for you though. The cards really, I don't know. The cards is kind of like, to me, I'm just seeing little things. I don't know what I see. This guy though, this is one of the things to me. Is this guy's older than you too, isn't he? I feel like this guy is older than you. All right. Did he used to be more on the friendly side? I feel like he gave you something also at one point in time. All right. You said just a basic read. Let me rinse off these cards here. This is Florida water, siete matcha, and some other essential oils. some other spices and nices. All right. All right. I'm getting ready to do you, Body Mommy. All right. How you been, by the way? How you been, Body Mommy? Let's see here. So basic read. All right. We were co-workers. Is he older than you? Okay. So for Body Mommy. I would see, like, it's kind of hard for me to just say, like, in a roundabout way. I feel there's multiple variables here, all right? I would also ask, like, what your diet is right now. I'm not a dietitian, but, like, what has your diet been like? You know, you don't have to answer it here because, like, you know, but I would ask, there's a lot of things that go along with this. And also, what the problem is has something to do with the solution. So I don't know necessarily what the problem is. Yes, buddy. We see ya. All right. I'll send you your heart. I like your little your Cash App thumbnail. All right. So for Body Mommy, why don't you approach the Shangorian altar? Please feel free to use the pillows on the floor, okay, for your knees. All right. Now, when you're ready, okay, go ahead and just relax your gaze on the eyeball. Relax your gaze on the little black dot in the center. And go ahead and just take a nice, slow, deep breath in all the way to the top. Hold it for the count of 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release it. Let all that tension go. And at the same time, your mind is opening for whatever you need to receive, whatever the information is. Okay? I have, I've been asked, a lot of people like my two biggest videos. One is for using a psalm spell for money. The other is a very simple domination spell. Well, I have one dropping tomorrow. Very effective. It's not a domination spell, but if you want to affect your lover, you want to get your lover to do something, that's how you do it. Or your ex-lover or whatever. Simplicity. All right, what is the message? All right. Hey, prophetess. Hey, prophetess, when you can you message me? I have something for you. I need to slow it down sometimes. I can feel my awareness like sinking into this area right here. I'm going to give you, let's see here. Damn, you got the same card on that. Amazing. Simply amazing. If you've been watching, you'll see what I mean. All right? It's nothing short of amazing. So I decided to do 5 cards. Okay. Your reading has these cards, right? Number 1, 5 of hearts. Another 5, right? Oh, it gets better. Ace of diamonds. 5 of clubs. 10 of spades. 5 of diamonds. So you have the 555 in here. You see them? On a 5-card spread. That's 555. Yeah, 5555. Yeah. All right. Just a second. Send me a message. Right on. Someone wished me happy birthday. Appreciate it. All right, hold on. I feel like right now, Body Mommy, I'm pulled to this 5 of hearts. I feel like this, I don't know if it has to do with the holiday season time and also other maybe circumstances that are happening right now. But I feel like in some ways, like you've had a definite kind of change of heart, in my opinion. Like it feels like your emotional state has changed. I think in some ways this time of year is very bittersweet for you. Trying to see anything if I get anything else off this 5 of hearts. I feel also like emotionally depleted in a way. Okay. Now I can tell you this though. I don't know if you know what you're going to do already, but I do feel like there is either I don't want to say a new opportunity is coming to you, because you might be starting the opportunity, okay? But I do see you beginning something, okay? Something's going to start for you. It looks more so to be some form of like a new stream of income is approaching you, or you're approaching it, you're starting it. This is definitely a season of change for you as well. Okay. I think pretty soon here, they're talking about changing your mind. They're talking about changing your mind, because a lot of times what happens is, and it happens to me too, all right, we get in these habits. We may know better, but we kind of slip off into a funk a little bit. A lot of times a mental funk. Okay. Brother Nicholas Davis, shout out to you. Like a mental funk. Okay. There's like a mental funk, but they're telling me to tell you that you're going to need to start, changing your focus. You have to control your focus. All right. You got to take control of your focus. A lot of times it doesn't seem like a natural thing to do. A lot of times it doesn't seem like a natural thing to do, but you definitely can do it, is what they want to encourage you to, okay? Because that really has something, I think that's very also critical here, all right? That does also affect your emotions. Your thoughts create emotions also. So like they kind of feed off each other, like they circulate, and then your emotions cause you to think shit, okay? What is this about? This is coming 2 different ways, okay? This is kind of like one of the big Mama Gemma cards, all right? I'm going to give you the negative first, all right? And then we'll... In this process right now, you're changing from one thing to another, one situation from another, okay? So in this process, something is going to be cut off. Something's going to be cut off, but at the same time, you're also going to be promoted. You are being like promoted, and I mean this like, or you're allowing yourself to promote yourself like to another level. Okay, I feel like this also works spiritually as well. This, of course, is spiritual, but this also may have to do with like career or something. But before that change can happen, something else that you haven't been really willing to let go of is going to be cut off. All right, something is going to be cut off. As a result, your finances are going to change as well too, for the positive. Okay, I'm telling you this now. This is the trajectory that you're on right now. Okay. This is the card at the end that I was talking about. Thank you. They're really talking about also being aware of the situations that you allow yourself to be into and to assess the situations. Is this situation just taking from me, or is it reciprocal? You know, is it give and take? Is it balanced like in that way? Or is it just taking from me? And then the more I give, the more it takes, right? That can even be a situation with the stories in your head. There's no depression cards here, but I feel like I feel a tinge. It feels to me, the best way I can explain it is like depression. Bodhi Mama, you hearing me? But yes, there's definitely going to be a change in your finances coming. And this has to do with this new opportunity, this new income stream, this new endeavor, whatever this is. This could be something that you start, or it can be an opportunity that's presented to you, or both. All right. Once again, though, before the good stuff happens, like really gets to rolling, though, I feel like something, and I don't know time frames with this, you know, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that long, but it seems like there is something that is definitely going to be ended. There is definitely something that's going to be ended. All right. So just so you know, and just so you won't panic and think like the universe is against you, it is definitely happening for you. Whatever that is definitely happening for you. Can you dig that? Okay. That's what I have for you, though. All in all, it's a good ending to the story. They're real briefly, though, they keep saying something about you're replaying some story, which is like depressing you. Okay. Sometimes it's time to let the stories go. Like whatever the story is in your head, right? Could have been something that happened. You know, could have been something that happened. Could have been whatever it is. Yeah, letting go of certain things is definitely letting go, or shit's gonna get. Well, I can tell you right now, there's something, I don't know what it is, but something's gonna get cut off. Your spirit is gonna do it. It's not anybody else doing it. Your spirit is saying, well, nope. we need to get up out of here. Okay. That is what I have for you. All right. Okay, so we got a couple more minutes left. If you'd like to get a question in, explore a question, now's the time. Follow this scrolling ticker thing. All right. Either the paypal.me/Shango Ray or $Ray Shango. All roads lead right here. Nicholas Davis. So I think also I will do maybe 2 to 3 more psychic hors d'oeuvres. Okay. I'll do some psychic hors d'oeuvres too. All right. So if you would like a psychic hors d'oeuvre, go ahead and put your hand in the chat. Little young grab bag. I've been starting to eat healthier, trying to work out. I'm significantly weaker, skinnier. My hair. Have you been to the doctor, bro? Have you been to the doctor? I always suggest that too, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of sure you probably would, right? And Angel May, thank you for that question. Not the whole ritual, but I'm very much contemplating, showing you something in it, some proof of, or a section of your ritual, because I don't know exactly how long the rituals are going to be, whether it's like, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. And like I said, it's already starting to fill up. So that's a lot of filming and extra shit, And plus, I'm more than likely, I'm trying to, I don't know what it is yet. It's still, that part of the game is still taking shape. I'm going to keep it real with you. All right. Like I said, this is me doing it for you. So it's not a group ritual in which I lead and conduct all of us in it. It's not like that. That's what makes these special, because like I'm actually doing it for you versus, and the doctor tells you you're fine, huh? You may want to get a second opinion, though, just on a mundane level, Mr. Grabbag. You will also receive, though, Angel. I'm going to tell you, like, okay, I'm going to do Angel's ritual maybe on the 18th, right? Let's just say, pretend. So I'm going to be like, on the 18th, just do this. And it's like, I'm telling you something you could do like in like 5-10 minutes, 5 minutes, easy. All right. Perhaps though, I don't know. I'm going to show a bit of it, I'm going to show something of it, for you. Right on. Okay. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Angel. I got you. Okay. Okay, grab bag. So he's like jealous of you. It kind of cut off your message. It said, I want you to look into the situation with your ex. And is she still with this guy? I'm guessing, yeah. Hold on. I got to open up my PayPal again. It's making me sign in again. I want you to look into the situation. My ex linked up with this jealous coworker of mine, and I have, and that's all I got. I don't know the rest. I don't know the rest. I don't know the rest. Can you tell me the rest of the question? Grab A. And thank you also, by the way. Appreciate that. I want you to look into the situation. My ex linked up with this jealous coworker of mine, and I have. That's it. That's where it stops. So I don't know the rest of the question. I have no idea why they are attacking me. If they liked each other, why couldn't they just leave me alone? So that's what you want to know? Okay. I want you to focus that question into my good friend here, into the black space of my friend here. So really think about that question, the heart of that question. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. Hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just let that go. And as you're doing that, you're projecting the desire to know the answer to your question. All right, let's get it. I want to ask the cards one thing in regards to, I'm not going to make this out loud. Just hold on. Just a second. All right, now I'm going to get on to your question. I wanted to just double check again, like, is this what that is, right? Bodhi, I don't know if your thing is behind or when you're watching it, but I did do your reading. I don't know if you've seen me do your reading. It is on here, though. I just finished with you, I believe. Just a moment, little young grab bag. I would get a second opinion, though. I think your doctor may have missed something. And I mean, this something could be a manifestation of what's going on behind the scenes with these people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see. Yeah, you definitely got some stank on. You gotta get that shit off of you, bro. That's why I'm telling you the advice in the last one, that's like, you're like an open door right now for them. Or like you're like a paraplegic or like a dude born with no arms and legs and shit. Anyone can just come up to you and just be like, you can't do nothing about it right now. That's why you need to do these things, because you gotta protect yourself. You gotta fortify yourself. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, then it has to be this then. Yeah. I just like to rule out any mundane shit as well, but if that's what you say, okay, you know. Whoa. Damn, blood. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay. They fucking hate you, bro. I did 7 cards for this one. They fucking hate you. And you got the 999 on there. I keep getting, it's also more so the woman or your ex, more so than the dude. Let me show you what I got as far as just the cards. Yeah. This, yeah. Another thing though, a bigger picture than just them. You are leaving, a major life cycle is ending for you. This is just coming into me right now. And in this process, certain people, certain situations are just fucking dying off, bro. Like it's just, or being removed from your life. Okay? Ending. You are definitely going into a new beginning. Now, the health part, yeah, that's some serious shit. But I'm just saying, like, whatever, you're going to come out of this. But another thing that's happening on a more grander scale. So sometimes when you have a situation like this, right? These two individuals are like actors playing their role in whatever the situation is. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't protect yourself, maybe even fight back spiritually. All right. I know you just said before that you've never believed in or took part in any of this type of shit. This is the first card, the 9 of spades. This is a death card. This also represents getting fired or something. I think you just said something about that. I think personally that she's been into magic the whole time and I never knew. Possible. It's very possible. 9 of diamonds, losses of money. Okay. Losses of money, unexpected expenses, you know, all of a sudden, excuse me, some shit goes out in my car. Now it's another 400 or 500 I didn't expect to have to spend. Some, you know, it just starts falling apart. 4 of diamonds, money being, to me, this is also like money being stagnated too. There's another sense here too, like as far as like beings that they are definitely fucking with your head. It's like you don't even know what you want now. Like you're kind of just like, I don't want to say you're aimless, but like you have some ideas maybe that you wanted, but like you're kind of like you're not rooted in something. You don't have like I feel like you don't have a direction. This is also the what and the why card, right? What do you want and why do you want it? I feel like the way it's coming through to me right now is it's like right now it's like if I was you, I'm feeling like I don't even know what to want right now. I'm just kind of like, fuck, you know? And here she is, all right? This represents her to me. This represents her to me, okay? She got a chip on her shoulder. I don't feel like you're necessarily maybe even saying what had happened with that. Now, I did also get a 3 of hearts the last time, I think. Not the last time, but there was a question that I asked before I did these, and a 3 of hearts came out. I feel like she also may be pregnant as well. Yeah, you definitely, like I said, there's another thing. Negative. It's a 9 of clubs. Was she also very pessimistic and negative at times or something or what? Then here's this guy. I don't know, man. I think she also might be pregnant, bro. I think she might be pregnant. Whatever you did, even if you told her, I don't want to be with you right now. Okay. I identify as single sexual. Okay. So I can't be with just you because I'm single sexual. You know what I'm saying? So like, whatever you did, I don't know. She just, I don't know what, bro. I just know there's a chip on her fucking shoulder. Like, honestly, I hear a woman saying, I want his ass dead. That's what I hear. Now, she has all this anger and hatred in her heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's also got you in a negative place of mind, too. All right? These, to me, represent... I do feel like she's pregnant, to be honest. I feel like she's pregnant also. Yeah, negative, lazy, and I believed it all rubbed off on me. That's part of the problem, though. You got to like start changing your beliefs around, because if you agree, you know how like when you download an app and it's like, do you agree to the terms and the conditions, and you hit yes. When you believe in something, that's the same thing. You're subscribing now. Now I'm subscribing to this belief. We got to change these beliefs. So some of this is your responsibility. You can't help what she's throwing at you, right? But you need to like condition your mind. You know, you need to like reprogram your mind also. Because what this leads to is more of this. This is like a mental funk, pessimism, negativity. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be in that place. And I know it's more challenging to turn it around, right, when everything seems to be going bad. Money worries. Money worries. Here was that other guy that I was telling you. Well, he showed up before as the King of Diamonds, but I feel like, yeah, I keep feeling that she's pregnant. I keep feeling that she's pregnant. I don't know. Your question, though, as to why, I'm just saying, like, it's not necessarily so much in the cards as I'm just getting, like, something had happened between you and her. And then she went and also, like, you know how sometimes chicks will be like, they'll talk to you, they'll mention things about their ex and shit. And if you listen to this broad, like, the ex was just this big piece of shit, you know, as if she had nothing to do with any of that. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, like, I feel besides the fact he was also your coworker, and yes, he is jealous and stuff, she lies. She done lied about something or just painted this picture of you. I don't know, but I feel like she's pregnant. I don't know why that has anything to do with anything. Maybe hormones and shit too, but she fucking hates you. She wants you. I'm getting like she wants you dead, bro. Like, here's this last card here. Here's this guy here. Really, it's time to pull your attention away from them and shit like that. And I get it, right? If you're having dreams, if someone's astrally attacking you and shit like that. We weren't even exes. They cheated together. Yeah, that's that 3 of Hearts shit too. Yeah. My point though is, do the suggestions that I told you, and it's time to like you gotta have a new point of focus now. Like, fuck these guys, fuck these people. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these people. You need some type of fortification though around you in your place, and then like I said, do some cleansing and then get on to some other shit. Where are we going from here? What are we gonna do? And I get it if your health. So there are things you can do for your health too. You could work also with Mars energy. I think you need some Mars energy, bro. Mars energy also has to do with health, physical health, your body, right? That's what I heard. I hate you. You know what I mean? See, he said that shit. Look. That's like what I got from the cards. Like, this bitch wants you dead. So I'm not okay. It's kind of coming to me that like you like left the situation and she had the audacity to kind of get like mad at you or something because she couldn't have her cake and eat it too. This guy is definitely like I don't know how to say this, but yeah, this guy is like, fuck these people, man. Hey, is that Danny Doom? Yes, I'll make time for you, Danny Doom. It's all good. Thank you, Prophetess. I appreciate that. Danny Doom, whenever you're ready. Just let me know when you do. But yeah, it's time to move past this shit, bro. You gotta. It sounds like they sent definitely something. Going to PayPal? Okay, cool. I got you. Yeah, that's the one thing that really, really stuck out with that shit, man. Is like the feeling of hate. Like somebody literally wants you dead. Like if she could have you killed, she would. Like that's crazy to me. Most of what I think. Yeah. It's time to contain this shit. We've gotten ourselves off into like a negative momentum, if you will. In addition to whatever they're doing, you know, I mean, it could have just got you into this zone too. Some things kind of like take root like a virus, and then they just start reproducing after their own. So, for instance, car crashes, random fights, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's time to be proactive, though, for real, about what you can do. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely fucking with your head, though. She's definitely fucking with your head. I just know that she hates you. Like, she wants your ass dead, bro. Like, that part was unmistakable, all right? Like, there was no mistaking that shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Also, the energy was all over the place in them cards, too. Reminds me. After that reading, let me clean these motherfuckers off. Yeah. No, I get it. I appreciate you coming to me for that. Yeah. Like I said, just do those suggestions. Begin with those suggestions, you know. I know you're not really a practitioner, so I get it why sometimes these things, these suggestions may seem I don't know how you feel about them. You know what I mean? But I would also bind her in them, or what you could do too, like after you've done all that I suggested earlier, you can just rip off a piece of brown paper bag, write her name, write his name, and just say cease and desist all fuckery. I hereby freeze and bind you away from me and out of my life. And then put it in a little plastic bottle or something that can hold water that you can freeze, fill it with water. And if you really want to juice it up, when you first get up and you go to take a leak, you got to catch yourself though, because I know sometimes we go and we get up and go to take a leak, you know what I'm saying? And like, we're not paying attention, but because you need your intention for this. But you get a nice, something clean, right? You just put a little bit of your urine in there and throw that in the water too. Say, here, bitch. That's like freezing you with my domination. And freeze them. Put them in the freezer, way in the back, like where you won't even see them. Don't forget about it. All right? That's what you do. Start throwing back. You know what I'm saying? Start throwing back. That's what I would do. Right now, up until this point, though, you've basically been a sitting duck. You've been that nigga in the wheelchair that don't got no arms and no legs and shit. Like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's the time. Start getting proactive and then focus on yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, got to. Okay. Danielle D, is that you? Okay, cool. I am awaiting. Well, yeah, most people do it. Like most people, a lot of these people on, especially like on YouTube, social media has made people so fucking petty. And it's easier to just cast some bullshit ass spell than to square up with somebody or take it to them in person. So you got a lot of these cowards doing fucking magic and shit over the stupidest fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Over the dumbest shit. I believe it. I believe it. So, like, I wouldn't, when you really into your craft, when you're about this shit, when you're about this life, you don't waste your shit on petty shit. Like, I'm not going to even, there's a time and a place for everything. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But like, you don't, that just shows that like some of these people, like, it's fucking retarded, over the dumbest shit. Now they want to curse you. It's ridiculous. Hey, Little Young, is she Caucasian by chance? Any chance? All right, hold on. Traumatic ending to a relationship several months ago. Let's put you up on here, Danny Doom. Traumatic ending to a relationship several months ago. This person tried hard to marry me for like 5 fucking years. He was really cool, but I was afraid to commit because of his PTSD and hardcore shit. More. Let me see. Did you put more? I don't know the question yet. Aha, here we go. Like really hardcore. I helped him out of some serious shit. I saved his life, probably several others. Okay. What is the question? What is your question? And some other shit. I don't know. I think my chat's behind. What is the question, Danny? What's your question, Mom? I do not know your question. What is your question? Oh, okay. See, this lag makes it a little difficult. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's a lag, and then, yeah, I don't know. Remember, the quality of your question equals the quality of your answers too. And that also goes for the questions that you ask yourself too. Ask shitty questions, you're going to get shitty answers. He changed his life, but I was still afraid. We broke up and he got with someone else. She was a promiscuous, trashy dealer. Hold on. Miss Danny. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I don't really need the backstory. You could just ask me the question. Promiscuous, trashy dealer. Okay. He left her, came back to you. She got pregnant, and he went back to her. Oh my days. What a mess. Did you know about her when he came back to you? Did you know about that? We are awaiting Danny Doom's question. That's all. So if you're happening to tune in and you seeing me, seeing you, that's what I'm doing here. So I'm not just like sitting here. I'm just waiting for her question. Oh my God. It's not even retrograde yet. Oh my God. Well, I'm waiting for the question. Okay. I'm still waiting, Danny. What's the question, Mom? Danny. Okay, last episode. Okay, here we go. I can't get over it. He gave you that crazy D. I'm just joking. It's not making light of your situation. I can't get over it. I'm in a new relationship, but I just feel horrible. The spirits keep telling me to wait when I ask them about. Okay, so do you want to know like why, or Voodoo Spirit's been working on it? I'm kind of not clear on the question, to be honest with you. I just looked at my phone and like I seen somebody that I haven't seen her in like fucking years. Years, I say. And she's just popping up message requests. What's up with that? Anyways, Danny Doom, I'm not quite sure like what exactly do you want me to ask? I work better with specifics, right? I want to know how I can get over this relationship, or how come I can't get over this relationship? Is that what you want to know? I just want to know for I want any relevant information to help me. I'm suffering. Is something going to change? I feel betrayed. Okay, so you're hurt. One of the things I can tell you before I even start to, before I have you come to the Shangorian altar, is I don't know how long it was before he left you and then you got in this new relationship. That's one thing that kind of caught my eye right there. Like, sure, keep telling me to wait when I ask them about. Okay, girl, like, okay, I'm gonna do my best with this. All right. I want any relevant information to help me. I'm suffering. Is something going to change? Okay. I feel betrayed. So when you say something going to change, are you talking about you being able to move on from him, or do you understand what I'm trying to get at? Like, I'm trying to get to the heart of what you are asking me. I'm still kind of like, because in a way you're stating things, but I don't know exactly what. Am I the only one here, people, or is anybody else here like feeling the same way I am? Not to make light of your situation, Danny, okay? You left him at first. I don't know if I can move on. I want them to break up. Oh, we have a breakup spell too, just so you know. So you're kind of like, okay, I'm still not knowing the question. I really don't know the question. I think she wants to know how to get over him. Okay, you know what? Prophetess, thank you. As a Cancer, I wouldn't expect nothing less from you. Okay. Now, Danny, is this a sufficient question? Does this sum it up? You want to know how to get over him? I don't think you do want to get over him, to be honest. I think you want him back. So is this a good question? You want him back, right? Let's just talk turkey here, right? You want him back, right? You said no. Yeah. Okay. Yes to you want him back. Yeah. See, she doesn't want to let go. She doesn't want to get over him. She wants him back. Okay. She wants him back. She wants him back. All right. So do you want to know if he's going to come back, or do you want to know, like, you know, is that a good question for you? I'm really trying to get this. Yes, she wants him out of the way, but I don't know what the question is. Baby, I need the fucking question. I need a specific question in a complete sentence. I work the best with that because I want to give you my best. All right. I need it like, how can I, blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever the question is, I need it that way. Just sum it up and let's get concise here so I can help you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. Let's put her up there. So you're kind of like, am I going to have to roll my sleeves up and make some, or, you know, do something to make this shit happen, or are they going to break up? Got you. Thank you so much. There is a lag on the chat, so sometimes I'm waiting and it takes a minute. I don't know why. All right. Will they break up? Okay. Before we get started, I would like you to go ahead and just gaze. Don't mind my rumbling stomach. Go ahead and just take a nice deep breath, okay? I want you to focus in the middle of the eye, the black part, all right? Hold it at the top of your breath. 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and just release any of your tension, your stresses, and your desire to know the answer to your question, all right? In just a moment, your mind is opening now. All right. Will her ex and the trashy dealer break up? Will Danny's ex and trashy dealer and the trashy dealer chick break up? Will Danny's ex and the trashy dealer break up? Will Danny's ex and the trashy dealer break up? Yes, sir. I got you, little young. Will Danny's ex and the trashy dealer chick break up? That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Only the truth, all facts, no cap, based on all things known and unknown. All right. Give it to me now. Damn, man. I don't know. You can hear my stomach rumbling. I did a 5 on this one. Oh, we'll do 7. Fuck it. I actually got a yeah on that. I actually got a yeah. Now, it may happen because of a certain reason. Okay, maybe you get proactive about it or something. I don't know. Maybe you end up doing something which enacts the butterfly effect, right? Causes, you know, fucking butterfly flaps its wings. Bitch over there gets left. All right. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are your cards, and this was I'll just show them to you real fast. 8 of Hearts, 5 of Spades. You know, I'm getting something too, man. Yeah, they might break up, but I feel like there might be some violence involved in that too. Okay, this 5 of spades is talking. 4 of clubs. 9 of hearts. Reversed Joker, Tower moment. And or this often indicates magical work. All right. And finally, a 9 of 9 of spades. What did I say before? 9 of hearts. Yeah. So you got 2 9s in here. That's ending. So to answer your question, yes. Based on the way things are going now, I don't know. Have you done any like breakup work on them or anything? You may have a hand in that, but like I said, maybe not. Either way, when you get to the brass tacks of things, I see that like this relationship is it's not going to last. Something's going to happen to it. It's going to end. All right. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying the word domestic violence may come into play here. So another scenario that could play out is like something happens between them, and perhaps maybe he like, I don't know, beats the shit out of him, but then it's like, yeah, he's broke up with her, but now he's in jail or something like that. I don't want to speak all that on this man, but I am sensing that it's gonna get heated though, definitely. But I am seeing I'm feeling like a death energy with these cards. All right. Yeah, so things, people will ask something like in this question, yeah, they broke up, but you don't get him because he's in jail or prison or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, but yeah, I see it ending somehow. Spirit is also saying though, like you may end up playing a part in that and somehow. You may end up playing a part in that and somehow. Like if you're just sitting back waiting for it to like organically end or something like that, yes, that is also a probability too. How it happens, I'm not quite sure. I've seen a few elements in there. Like I said, especially like the arguing and the fighting and like shit really getting heated, like really getting bad. And then finally, like I said, there was the ending. Maybe even to the point where she breaks up with him. You would want it to be him breaking up with her. But I kind of felt this to be also like somehow, and I don't know, like why she would at this point, but that also might like somehow maybe made him flip. Yeah. Women. Now, let's not get sexist. All right. Senor grab bag. All right. He wants to be nosy here. I don't know. Did you answer that one question I asked you? Was she Caucasian? Was she Caucasian there? I don't think you did. I don't see a grab bag up there. All right. See, let that older saggy brother of yours influence you right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the best way is just to move the fuck on, get under somebody to get over somebody, grab bag. Not like you're stuck on that, but I'm saying like just the whole situation. It's like, all right, Yasmin. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. My bad, sir. I didn't see that. All right. I just had that realization. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had that realization. All this time, I don't know what I was seeing. I didn't really see anybody. All right. Yeah, but just also to recap though, Danny, on that before I dive into this question for Grab Bag Junior, man. It's I feel like that relationship is getting more and more volatile, or will get volatile, or he will get volatile. So I keep seeing and hearing like volatility. I don't even know if that's a word, but guess what? It is now. So that's what I see on that. All right. All right, Senor Grab Bag, Jefe. Go ahead and just gaze into the black part of the eye. As if you're like drifting in there, right? But just like you're relaxing into that. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Hold it to the top, all right? When you get to the top, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just release that with a sigh. Releasing all stress, tension, opening your mind for whatever answer you need, all right? Get this current. Absolutely. You're very welcome, Danny. Best of luck to you. Okay. What are Yasmin's thoughts and feelings for little young Grab Bag Jr.? Last thing he told Mr. is if I want to keep a girl, I should spit in her butt. Yes, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. As a fellow December Sag, I approve this message. Okay, it's true. It's so fucking true. Spit in that bitch's ass and watch what happens. Watch the magic happen. Okay? Your brother wasn't lying to you though, bro. Like, I get it if you don't want to do it, you know. You may be more reserved or something like that. Hold on real quick, bro. Shit. All right. For those of you who don't know, backstory, Little Grab Bag Jr.'s older brother is a Sag. I mean, he's not even trolling. He's not capping and he's not trolling. He's telling you the truth. It's true. I got to put this up on the fucking screen, though. This is awesome. I'm telling you right now, though, I know personally the shit does work. I'm telling you right now, it does work. Okay? Not to give too much TMI of my get down. All right? But I'm telling you it works. All right? I want to keep her. Well, I mean, yeah, and plus, like his advice, I don't know if you've even gotten to that point with Yasmin yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. I'm not even. I don't know if you've gotten to that point. You want to know how she feels, thoughts and feelings toward me. All right. I mean, trust me, grab, yo, little. Yeah, listen, man. If you followed your brother's advice, you wouldn't need to be asking me about that. It would be fucking evident. Trust and believe, brother. Okay? I am telling you the truth. I would not steer you wrong. All right? All right, let's get it. What are Yasmin's thoughts and feelings towards? I'm saying your name in my head. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say it out loud publicly. I'm saying you want to do that, of course. I'm hoping Yasmin has good hygiene. Yeah. Like a bitch ain't going to get that treatment if she don't have good hygiene. Like let's keep that a buck, shall we? 1 thou wow, shall we? Let's keep it there. All right. Hey man, but like I can so far, everything that I've heard from you about your brother, man, you tell him I said this, like he's not steering you wrong. He's telling you the truth. All right, one more time. What are Yasmin's thoughts and feelings towards? All right. Here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna give you 7, bro. Scoot these over. Hold on. Have you had a chance? Okay, I'm going to ask you just one question. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I got here. But have you had a chance? Like, if you were to employ your brother's golden advice, would you have a chance to have right now? Or are we still in the very, very beginning? Because I'm going to tell you what I got here. She's worrying a lot about some shit. Okay, she's worrying a lot about some shit. You are a Libra, are you not, sir? I'm going to guess also, not guess, but she's younger than you, isn't she? Short answer is no. Okay, so you haven't got close to the cheeks yet like that. Okay, got you. You're a Virgo. Oh, yeah. And do you know her sign? She's an air sign, Gemini energy, Libra energy. In particular, I'm not getting so much Aquarius energy from this card, but she is younger. Yeah, I feel like this is her, bro. A Jack can be a man or a woman. They're usually either someone who has a youthful energy or they are younger. Okay. But yeah, she is she's right now in the process of she's checking you out. I'm hearing spirit say you can't get stuck in nice guyville. Okay. I don't know. I'm just telling you what comes to. All right. You're stuck in kind of niceville. She's like in the process of right now. She's like putting things on a scale. All right. She's putting things on a scale. Oh my God, she's a Virgo. Well, that makes sense because you Virgos overthink shit. Like extremely. So yeah, I'm seeing here that she's kind of like weighing out the pros and cons as far as you are concerned. All right. Truth be told, it probably takes her about 10 years to make one decision as far as like what she wants. Especially when it comes to this. All right. She has actually even thought of at one point in time, like just now, you know, this ain't going to work. Maybe just a friendship. All right. Or this may be, she may be approaching this area where she's like, maybe he's kind of better off on a, in a friendship situation. Right now, you know what she's looking for? The problem is when I met her, I was in the middle of that spiritual bullshit, and I feel like I'm in a better place now to step to her. All right. Well, that's what you need to do. But the end result, let's wrap this up. The end result, though, you are a candidate. You are in consideration for this. See that? 2 of hearts. Right now, I feel like she's kind of like, when it comes to you, she's like considering, she kind of does actually see you as like boyfriend material, but she's doing that Virgo thing. And not only is she a Virgo, she's a woman Virgo. You know what I'm saying? So like, talk about changing your mind. And first you're feeling this, then you're feeling that, then you're thinking this, then you're thinking that. It's like, it's crazy. And she may have other options right now also, like as far as just in the mix, right? I'm going to take it that she's kind of fine a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, I see that the main thing here, though, I'm saying is she is like, she would consider something. But I think one of the things that needs to be put in place here is, and I don't know if this is already so, I'm getting the feeling it's not, though. There needs to be that sexual charge. If you want to like get with her, and I don't know your intentions either. Maybe you want a relationship with her. Maybe you want to find out if you want a relationship with her. Maybe you just want to like clap cheeks for a couple of weeks. That rhymes. You know what I'm saying? But to do any of those, you need that sexual spark. You definitely got to have that. You can't be on the, I don't know if you're, you've been too much around the Sag brothers. So like, you can't just be on the nice guy shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that shit's rubbed off on you somewhat. So, I keep hearing that though, bro, like as just a suggestion. I'm not saying like, oh, you need to, but like, you know, step to her, be confident and like, you know, put that fucking razzle dazzle up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I see her, considering like, man, you might be, I kind of heard like a woman's voice being like, he might be boyfriend material. And it's like, if she was saying some shit like, it's like the bitch is going like this. And I hear like the Jeopardy music. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she's like, I see you like on a scale too. Like she's like putting everything on the scale. I don't know how much you talk to her or not, but yeah. You got to put that sexual charge in it though. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be creepy or anything, obviously. I'm not trying to give you no advice in that sense, but like, if you know what I'm talking about, that's where you want to go. Cause that's going to have her. I know you want to have some sex. Don't you, Virgo? Of course you do. You want to clap cheeks before you could even think of, oh, I want to be in a relationship with this chick. Clap cheeks. You want to clap cheeks. Not what you mean, like the category she is putting me in. Yeah, you know, believe it or not, a lot of these women, and I don't give a shit what any of y'all say because I know it's true. You may sleep with a dude, but it's like there's no way in hell that I would be with that guy. He's just kind of like, maybe I'll get some good entertainment out of that, right? Then there's other guys where you're like, you know what? He might be boyfriend material. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So like, wrote a song about it. Here it go. Yeah. So I feel like as it concerns with you, I'm not saying she's sitting here just thinking about you all the time. Like I said, I sense that this woman has like other options, okay, that also take her attention. All right. But yeah, see, pretty much look, pretty much every woman got some niggas in her phone that she can call just to get, you know what I mean? She'll never be with these dudes. She don't want to be with these dudes, but these are just like somewhat entertainment. And most of these dudes ain't even good, but like a woman will sleep with a dude, even if she knows like sometimes it ain't good. Like she'll hope this will be the time that I go past the finish line with this dude. You can hope, you know what I'm saying? So like, there's other things, but when it comes to you, little grab bag junior, she's kind of like, you know, he might be like, I feel like there has been a time where she's like kind of peeped you out, assessed you, you know? Honestly, let's get the ass spitting off the screen. Honestly, I can't tell, but she scared me too. She scared you too. What you mean? I'm not sure what that means. How does she scare you? Like I would like, okay, here's the other part of that. Like I would see like demons on this girl's face and stuff, and it made me back up somewhat. You know, maybe one of the things that your ex threw at you was just some shit like, and make it to where it's like you don't get with nobody and nobody gets with you. You know, it could be you though, just kind of like freaking out, but I don't know. But yeah, like you just said, I think it was a result of the other stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shit. So I'm just saying, like, that just popped up in my head right now, as far as just like, you know, one of the effects of the work would also be to like, I hope you fucking die alone, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you go to like spit at somebody, and you're like, you know, you're viewing that person through, you know, whatever these mental filters and shit that was like kind of either sent to you, implanted, whatever, incepted in you, whatever, however you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like one model chick I tried to talk to and my legs start shaking. I was like, what the? That could also be like, though, when it comes to the model chick part, like that could just be your body's reaction because you're like nervous around her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of normal, like especially if you're not used to talking to like really bad bitches. Once you I don't know your personal history, you know what I mean? But if you're used to dealing with more upper echelon bitches and not mud ducks, um, you wouldn't even really be tripping as much. I can guarantee you that. But that's what that kind of sounds like to me, you know. And the nervousness or even just kind of like anxiety of the situation can manifest in your body, like your hands start shaking, or like you said, your legs start shaking and shit like that. All you gotta do is just like really learn how to just actually relax when when you're talking to her, because they can sense when you're like nervous and shit, and then they get nervous or they get kind of off put by that shit. Most chicks don't like that shit. They want you to appear to be confident, i.e., like relaxed, and just that's why that not give a fuck shit, like that's why it has the effect it has. Oh, really? Okay. Thank you for that clarification. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. So that shit was new. All right. I don't know about that. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that bitch was like, man, I don't want you. You fuck you. You ain't going with nobody. There's always going to be something, right? You go up to a bitch, like you see demons and shit. It's not really that there's demons there on the bitch. Like it's just like it has to do with you. If you're noticing a bunch of these weird, quirky things going on, what's the common denominator between you and all these chicks you may have tried to talk to? You, right? So it has something to do with you. So I would put my money on that. No, you ain't going crazy. That's probably what it was. Like that's what I mean. These spells, someone does a lot of head work on you and not in the way that you like it. That oftentimes can be the end results, especially if someone's very consistent with it. You know, what do you say? Yeah, every girl I talked to for the past few years, if I get to the I don't know what the is, but sounds like this has more to do with whatever's kind of like in your aura, whatever's going on with you, once again, which is why you need to like fortify, do some cleansing, and then start to put your focus on where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? But I think that this shit is fucking crazy. It's got that crazy chick written all over it, bro. That's what it does, But anyhow, if we don't have any more questions, I will be boogieing on along. Every situation dissolves. Sometimes I don't get to the cheeks, or I get to the cheeks one or two times. The girl will get upset randomly and leave me alone. Bro, I gotta ask, well, yeah, See, one thing leads to another. I got just more questions and more questions. Like, what do you do when you get to the cheeks? What do you do when you get to the cheeks? Because, I mean, there's a lot of variables that it's hard for me to like, you know, but a lot of it does sound like whatever was put on you, you got some shit on you, bro. You got to get this shit off. You got to get this shit off so we can move on, you know. Got to get this shit off. But besides that, I also, like, if that was me, of course, I know there's some shit on me, right? Like, I got to get it off of me. And then there's like also, though, my own personal action. So if you get to the cheeks, like, am I doing the cheeks justice? Yeah. Once again, you know where that leads you. He says, yeah, there are variations, but I've never had this many misses in a row. I think also that you're starting to kind of, like I said, like if somebody believes they're cursed, they're going to see evidence of it. And if they don't see evidence of it, they're going to create evidence of it, or like in their mind create evidence, like they're going to interpret things as whatever. And I get what you're saying about the misses and stuff like that, right? But a lot of times this curse work, what ends up happening is maybe they are able to like affect you, depending on what kind of curse and what it is too, you know, because some things will like attach themselves to you. If something was sent to you, it's attached to you and it like feeds off of you, you know. But the other way is you end up, like, let's say I threw a curse at you, right? And I managed to like cause some fucked up shit to happen to you, right? And after that, now you're like, oh, fuck, I'm cursed, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, then it keeps becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy too. There is always an aspect of that involved, even if there's a literal curse on you too, though. You understand? I didn't believe it until recently. I didn't even know what was happening until the dreams. Yeah, that's your subconscious mind and your higher self saying, hey, this is the problem right here. You know what I'm saying? This is what the fuck is going on. So, yeah, you got to take care of that, though. You got to take care of that. Yeah, do that cleansing. Before you do the cleansing, do the fortification, man. Salt and cinnamon. Mix some salt and cinnamon together. If you'd like, you can even you can use a psalm spell. A simple one is just Psalms 23 over the salt and the cinnamon. I like to use salt and cinnamon. I consider it more like fire and ice, right? And then I go and put a pinch of salt and cinnamon in the four corners of my house. That acts kind of like a barrier, you know? All right, cool. All right, well, we're about to get up out of here because I got to roll. All right. So I want to thank everyone that took part here. I really appreciate you. Brother Grab Bag, I appreciate you. And, you know, like I said, if I'm on here, when I come back on here, like, you know, you can also shoot me a message or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have just a very quick question about something, like not like a psychic question, but like any of the things that I suggested to you. All right. You can also, if you find yourself with any trouble with that stuff. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for that. Join the Saturnalia Miracle Ritual. All right, link in the description. You don't want to miss it. You also will be entered into the 2024 Grand Road Open Ritual on December 30th as well as a gift. So you're getting 2 for 1. And the 1 is also 60% off until December 12th. So you only have until December 12th to make that move right now, baby. Okay, make that fucking move right now. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you for everybody, Danny, Bodhi Mommy, everyone who contributed their questions and stuff like that. I greatly, really appreciate you. All right. So we'll be back again soon. Don't know quite when, but yeah, you guys have a good night, and we'll catch you again.